Namaste, you are listening to Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. I am your host, Vani. In the last episode, after my return, an unexpected call came from Swapnil. Today, you will hear my uncontrollable words on Swapnil's video call, a proposal from a widower that made me realize my papa's loneliness, and that dinner with Alka ma'am, where the discussion about my marriage is about to begin. Swapnil's video call and the secret of the clothes. Uncontrollable words. As soon as I saw Swapnil's video call, I got up from bed and spoke impulsively. I was remembering you while lying on the bed. And then, yes Swapnil, I am missing you very much. I had no control over my speech. The excuse of clothes. Swapnil said he made a mistake. Some of my clothes were left with him, and he switched the camera to show those clothes kept on his bed. A thrilling imagination. A question arose in my mind. Is Swapnil imagining me being with him by keeping my clothes on his bed like this? I felt this was good. These mementos of mine are giving me a chance to be part of his impulses. Sadness and farewell. Swapnil said these memories would fade, and he promised to come to India soon. After the call ended, I was again submerged in contemplation and sweetness. Proposal from an insecure widower. Unexpected proposal. One evening, while returning from my student Soumya's house, her father Yogesh ji stopped me. Expressing his loneliness, he directly proposed marriage to me. Father's mirror. I found Yogesh ji's proposal unpleasant, but I didn't take it ill. I thought, my papa is also a widower. Papa too must want to fulfill his needs. Ideals and loneliness. I felt that society sees a middle-aged widower not remarrying as ideal conduct. Because of this ideal, I was deciding to remain unmarried out of concern for not leaving Papa alone. The decisive dinner. Fading memories. After the school reopened, I became busy with work, and memories of Swapnil began to fade from my memory. Ma'am's instruction. Then one day I met Alka ma'am in the school premises and she said without giving any choice, today we have dinner together. Marriage discussion. After dinner, we were again in ma'am's bedroom. A hope awakened in my heart that today there would surely be some discussion about Swapnil and my marriage. The first question. Ma'am started the discussion. Vani, Rashil has told me that Swapnil wants to marry you. My first question was, when did Rashil say this, before or after my stay in America? What will Alka ma'am reveal about Swapnil's desire for marriage? And will I be able to accept Swapnil's love by overcoming the concern for my father's loneliness? Romantic impulses, the challenge of social ideals, and a decisive marriage discussion in Prem Anmol Hota Hai Vani. You will hear Episode 62, Swapnil's video call, the widower's proposal, and Alka ma'am's dinner invitation. I suddenly got up from the bed and pounced on the mobile. Swapnil's handsome face is glowing on the mobile screen. It's a video call. I'm going to see Swapnil again. My heart has started dancing like a peacock. I've taken the call. Perhaps it's the effect of the impulse running in my mind. Before Swapnil could say anything, I said, I was remembering you while lying on the bed. The words have come out. What meaning Swapnil will derive from it, I felt shy thinking about it.
Swapnil is asking with a laugh, are you missing me?
Yes Swapnil, I am missing you very much. Words are coming out of my mouth automatically. I feel like I have no control left over my speech.
This is a matter of great pleasure for me. You have remembered me. Happiness is evident from Swapnil's face.
To be able to see you once again, nothing could be better than this. My speech is not learning any lessons from previous mistakes at all.
But why have you kept me deprived of seeing you? Turn on the light, Swapnil is saying with eagerness.
I realized my mistake. I turned on the light. If I had got the time to think so much in the conversation earlier, perhaps I would have controlled my speech already and my feelings would not have become my words. But what's the use of crying over spilled milk now? I became silent. Swapnil kept gazing at my shy face with great love for a few moments. I found this pleasant.
Vani, actually I made a mistake. Some of your clothes have been left with me. Swapnil focused on the clothes kept on his bed while switching the mobile camera.
These are the clothes wearing which I had bathed in the lake near the ranch. I don't know what Swapnil is doing or thinking, but my mind is becoming very restless. Is Swapnil imagining me being with him by keeping my clothes on his bed like this? Is this why Swapnil did not return these clothes to me that day? Questions arose in my mind. Seeing me silent and absorbed in thoughts, Swapnil spoke further.
Should I courier these to your address?
Is there no place in your house to keep some clothes I left behind? I answered the question by asking a question myself.
What kind of things you say, Vani? Fine, these will grace my wardrobe. Are you doing well? Swapnil is smiling.
Yes, I am fine, but I remember the days spent in America again and again. I did not hesitate to tell the truth.
I also remember you. Everything is still fresh, right? It will take some time, then all these memories of ours will start fading. Swapnil seems a bit sad.
I have also become sad. Make a program to come to India. I invited him.
Yes, I have to come. Let's see when it happens. Swapnil seems in a bit of a hurry. Before I could say anything, he said, Okay Vani, I'll call later. Today my day is going to be very busy. Have a good day, bye.
I want to talk more, but I also had to say, good day, bye. Thus Swapnil has hung up the call. What Swapnil has told me has given new material for thought to my mind, on which I can reflect. Swapnil can give my clothes to Rashil. It is possible that Swapnil might have even tried to give them to Rashil. Rashil is naughty. She might have told Swapnil, Swapnil, you handle these yourself. Whatever it is good. Some mementos of mine have been left with Swapnil. Yes, it is good. Mental and physical impulses are not just my heritage. Such impulses must be occurring in Swapnil's experience too. It's good that through these mementos, I am included in his impulses. I am arguing with myself. From this ideological churning, a sweetness is dissolving in my mind. Along with this, I have fallen asleep. From the next day, I have been wishing Papa would talk to me about Swapnil. I'm feeling a complaint, why Alka ma'am is not calling me for dinner with her. Days are passing like this. Swapnil's thoughts and personality dominate my mind and body the most. The summer vacations of the school are about to end. My attention has gone to Soumya. How would she be? She has lost her mother. One evening I reached her house on my scooty. Many things happened between me and her. Soumya has now handled herself. I felt satisfied on experiencing it. I took leave from her. I had gone only a little distance. Then a bike rider coming from the front showed his hand to stop me. Due to wearing a helmet, I could not recognize him. I was surprised who is the man who recognizes me even in a helmet. I felt a little fear, yet I stopped the scooty by the side. He came to my side. After stopping the bike, he removed his helmet. It is Soumya's father Yogesh. I removed my helmet. Looking with curiosity, I nodded and greeted. He is showing more happiness than necessary. Courteous things happened between us. As I appeared eager to go, he said,
Vani ma'am, after losing my wife, I feel very lonely.
He stopped. I'm thinking why he is telling such things to me.
I should marry again. This seems to be the only way for me to remove my loneliness. I have a proposal. I want to marry you. You think about it. If this is not acceptable to you, then don't tell anyone about it. He is saying like someone saying something after repeating it again and again.
This is unexpected and happened suddenly. He is the father of my favorite student. I have maintained restraint. I will consider your proposal, I said to get rid of him. After saying his proposal, he appeared calm. He said, okay, while starting the bike. I also started towards my house. This is the first day since coming from America when my attention has shifted from Swapnil. That night I am thinking about Yogesh Ji's proposal while lying on the bed. Although I find Yogesh Ji's proposal unpleasant, yet I haven't taken it ill. The reason for this is my papa. He is also a widower. At the time of being a widower, his age was also almost the same, the age at which Yogesh has now become a widower. I am imagining, if my papa had remarried, what would have been the situation? My papa's mental and physical needs must also have been the same, due to which Yogesh wants to marry again. It's good that after the unpleasant proposal, I didn't give any bad reaction to Yogesh. Every person naturally arranges to fulfill their needs. What's wrong in it if Yogesh Ji made this attempt? If my papa had remarried after my mother's passing, perhaps today he would not be alone. If he was not alone, why would I decide to remain unmarried? Society sees a middle-aged widower not marrying as ideal conduct. But the result of such an ideal doesn't seem very pleasant, at least for my life. I have been unmarried till now in the quest of not leaving Papa alone. There is no certainty of Papa's life. By the time he is no more, my age for marriage would have passed like Alka ma'am's. Alka ma'am has handled celibacy naturally. Whether I will be able to do so after Swapnil coming into my life, now I'm doubting it. Before sleeping that night, I thought a lot about this. I will meet and talk to Yogesh ji soon. I have made a decision. Swapnil's call has not come again. Many times I have desired to call him, but I feel shy. Rashil, Alka ma'am and Papa also haven't talked about my marriage in any way. In the meantime, summer vacations have ended. Now schools have opened. With becoming busy in schoolwork, memories of America and Swapnil have started fading on my memory plate. Then one day I met Alka ma'am in the school premises. I said, "Namaste ma'am," with a happy laugh. She looks in a hurry. "Namaste, today we have dinner together," she said without giving me an option. Although I also expressed, "Okay," agreement, yet she left ignoring it. I felt happy. A hope awakened in my mind. Ma'am will surely do some discussion about Swapnil and my marriage today. If it happens, what I have to say to her, I have already done a lot of ideological churning about this before reaching her house. As it has been happening. After dinner, we are once again in ma'am's bedroom. She started the conversation. "Vani, Rashil has told me that Swapnil wants to marry you," ma'am is saying while gazing at my face. "When did Rashil say this, before or after my stay in America?" I asked. Gemini's critique, creative guidance, and presentation instructions. Dear listeners, episode 62 is an emotional rollercoaster for Vani. She is submerged in Swapnil's love on one hand, and has to face the bitter realities of the past and present on the other. This episode is a complex blend of hope, sadness, and self-realization. The relationship of Swapnil and Vani, the scene of the video call is beautiful. Vani losing control over her feelings and Swapnil handling her with laughter and tenderness shows the ease of their relationship. The symbolism of the clothes kept on Swapnil's bed indicates that their relationship is not just physical but emotional too. Yogesh's unexpected proposal. Yogesh's proposal brings a new turn in the story. It makes Vani rethink the societal ideal of widows not remarrying. This realization gives her a reason to reconsider her vow of staying unmarried for her father. Voice direction. Vani's voice should mix excitement and nervousness in the video call. In her dialogue with Yogesh, her voice should be calm and mature. Swapnil's voice should have laughter and a bit of mischief. Alka ma'am's voice should be authoritative and decisive. Episode 62 ends.